A first-time All-Star in 2022.
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the three.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Russell against Morant. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Prince. Drops in the layup for two. Prince has got 5.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Here's Prince. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A. He's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Fires in the triple.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Up and over Russell. Towns with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Edwards against Bain. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Towns for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Edwards. Over Bain. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Timberwolves foul. Carl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Bain, no good on that one.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The shot comes out. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Brooks a screen on Russell. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 10 points.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Pass to Prince, knocks it loose, down low.
This is what Steven Adams is known for, a fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Edwards against Bain. Over Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
And here's Morant outside. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Edwards against Bain. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Outside for Brooks. The 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
From deep, Morant connects from downtown. Morant's got 16 points now.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Pass to Prince. Morant, he's open. Morant missing again. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Prince. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Morant with it. Towns covering. Jackson against Gobert. Back to Bane. Morant, pass to Bane. Clock at 6. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. A little mid-range shot is up. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Russell, the pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brooks finds Bane. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 27, the Grizzlies, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4. Reed can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
11 feet out. Memphis the rebound. Back to Clark. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
And he sinks the second. Here's McLaughlin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brandon Clark.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Memphis has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Jones up top. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Noel. Baseline jumper. Here's Reed. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Reed's got his first points in this one.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Pass to Conchar. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three, and it's blocked by Clark. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Here's McLaughlin. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Tipped. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They grab their own miss. Here's McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels.
No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Conchar. And it's off from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. On the wing, Green takes a three. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Noel. That shot, no good. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Green for 3. No good. The Timberwolves trail. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. From downtown, Noel. That's good. Noel's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Outside Jones. Clark, the pass to Williams. Oh, Clark with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Minnesota shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. And Clark with a block. Here's Conchar. Reed defending. Back to Green. Here's Conchar. Stolen by Anderson. And he lobs it up to the rim. A slam dunk by Reed.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball stolen. Anderson for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And you see Anderson each year becoming a little more consistent from distance.
And here's Jones. From deep, stolen by Reed. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Morant. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. To take the lead. And here's Edwards outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Bain. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 21 points in the game. Morant's gone 5 of 8 from three-point range. He is firing with confidence right now. To the paint. Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. 24 points for him.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Prince can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Russell, that's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Morant with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Morant, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the wing on the left. Here's Prince. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The drive by Morant. And they get it back. Here's Jackson. Brooks outside. Here's the 3. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Back to Adams. Outside Morant. Up top Jackson. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. To tie it up. Tries again. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Adams with the ball. And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Morant. Bain against Edwards. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Back to Adams. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota with the ball. It's a one-point game. Here's Prince. The kick out to Edwards to take the lead. Oh, nails the triple.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Now here's Morant. Bain with a screen on Russell. Outside Bain. Lets it go from deep. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
It's confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 1. The second one drops, and that ties this game up. And no good on the third free throw, so he ends up 2 for 3.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Seconds left in the game. Payne with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. It's up. He sinks the clutch free throw. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. And this was the...
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Now here's Crowder, following the miss by Ja Morant.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Passes it to Brooks. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Brooks covering. Booker in the corner. 5 to shoot. And Bain pulls it down. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And here's Morant after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Morant kicks to Adams. From deep, Brooks. That one, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Ball as that one goes in.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
On the wing, Brooks. Fires for 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Paul. Grizzlies making the shot. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Paul. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Morant against Paul. Brooks with no one around. And Adams kicks to Brooks. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. .132 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jackson.
Okay.
This kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Ball passes to Ayton. Morant with it. Bridges covering. This is to Jackson. Wants to get it to Bain and does. Jackson up top, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound, and Adams kicks to Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Bridges. Brooks covering. Bridges misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Brooks. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team.
Free throw good. Bain. "12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Morant kicks to Bain. The baseline jam. It doesn't go for him.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Grizzlies.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. There's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Ball against Morant. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a wide open look for Bain. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 3.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Outside, Bain. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Morant going inside, lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Morant's against Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Inside, Ayton got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bain inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker looking around. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant against Paul. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It can be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Memphis leading. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And Adams sends it back. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. And taken away by Paul. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 54 seconds left here in the second. The feed now to Adams. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Here's Paul, and there's the drive. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Brooks outside. Launches it. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges dishes to Booker. Back to Bridges. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far.
The Suns. 18. Fans, get ready for the double lucky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Ball's knocked loose. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Pass to Concho. For the 3. Clark, a screen on Crowder. The pass to Clark. And stolen by Ayton. The drive by Paul. And Jones sends it back. Here's Ayton. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. He has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Tries again. Conchar, good. Conchar's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Landale. He's covered by Clark. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Passes to Concha. The three. Traps in the tray. Concha's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Lee against Green. Crosses over. Lee kicks to Shannon. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Landale. Out to Saric. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
And the second free throw, good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jones looking for an opening. Over to the wing. Pass to Concha. 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Suns trail by 5. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Saric with the screen for Payne. Shoots. Pass to Shamet. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis leading by 5. Right side, Jones. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lee kicks to Shamet. Back to Lee. Williams with the block. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rob. On up there for Clark. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence. That
Dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Out to Saric. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Saric has got 4 points this quarter.
Now, Saric is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. That's a nice look at 3-ball.
Doubled by Lee, and there's the pass to Concha. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. No good that time. Shamet with it, working on Jones. Landale misses. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Here's Concha. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Concha's got 8 points. And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Shamet. Lets it go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball at 42%. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Booker. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton. That one is off.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 10. Paul outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Paul finds Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Some solid defense from Ayton.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Bane. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Jackson. Kept alive, Bridges. No good with the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Morant against Paul. Booker with no one around. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Morant passes to Brooks. Morant against Paul. Adams wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul surveying the floor. No good from outside.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Jackson has the open look. Morant kicks to Jackson. Adams the pass to Jackson. Adams with the screen on Crowder. Jackson misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the elbow. Paul missing again.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
And again, Memphis no good. Not sure the miracle Craig is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
Second team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Jake Brown taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Now here's Morant. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good, David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid in the hall.
Both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Crowder outside, just 4 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Prince. Edwards for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Now here's Paul. Crowder, a screen on Russell. Paul, from the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Russell, a screen on Bridges. Prince can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
Now here's Edwards. Puts the move on, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a... Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that? Wow. Man. Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. He hangs. And the layup is up and in.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Crafty move, and it's good on the lay-in. Edwards has got 8 points.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Screen by Bridges. The 3 ball. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to Russell. Back to Prince. The 3 is up, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Edwards against Booker. 1:14 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Russell, the pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Paul. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Russell to win the run. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 6. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's 8 in it to 5 down low. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Edwards. Towns on a screen. Inside. Here's Gobert. The Suns clear it. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And that one's good.
Paul's quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Tries yet again. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Here's Towns. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Booker against Edwards. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another shot. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Bridges down low, guarded by Edwards. And here's Crowder from the arc. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Gobert on the high post. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Crowder with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. On the break. Here's Prince. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And now just a 4-point Suns lead.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Here's Prince. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Russell. Booker against Edwards. Goes back up, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Second chance effort. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame.
Oh, throw it down. Nice.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Pass to Paul. Crowder outside. Paul against Russell. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 8.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Towns has got his second basket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And a pretty tightly contested game. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Suns, 24. The Timberwolves, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So for Minnesota right now, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Anderson can't get it to go. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. They get it again. And Aiden gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 4.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Payne with the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Minnesota shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Outside, Anderson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From behind the arc. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Reed. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Pass to Landale. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And here's Anderson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Saric. On the take. Back to Shamet. Here's Landale. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Kyle Anderson, first personal foul.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. Pass to McLaughlin. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. Shots good by Saric.
Saric plays with such intensity and focus. I mean, even with the defense right there, he stays locked in on the hoop.
Pass to Anderson. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And 1:01 left in the third. Payne against Reed. The baseline J. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Lee. Here's Landale. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a
The previous play is under
on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
The Timberwolves trail. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Payne. Here's Noel. He can't get it to go. Saric with some nice D. Lee on the wing. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Dario Saric is out there with Damian Lee. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Landale in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Timberwolves shooting about 41%. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Ball finds Bridges. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. And why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Ball against Russell. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. Tries again. Shot from the low post is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Prince. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Paul. And Gobert with a block. Booker against Edwards. Nice move. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Outside Paul. No good on the three. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bridges outside. Oh, ripped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Chris Paul.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And that one misses. Phoenix calls timeout. From Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Appreciate the report, Allie. For 3, Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Minute 53 left in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Russell a screen on Booker. And Edwards. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Booker for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Shot is good by Edwards. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And here are the Timberwolves. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Gobert. And here's Russell. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Prince. Russell to pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Paul. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control. And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset.
Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress. but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Brooks with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. How about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Adams, the pass to Bane. Outside Jackson, 6 on the shot clock. Bane against Prince. Adams' shot is off.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Edwards with the screen for Russell. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. Pass to Bane. For the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep, Prince. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a wide open look for Bane. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Morant with the steal. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Morant against Russell. Can they get it? The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Morant kicks to Brooks. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside, Bane back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And Desmond Bane with the 3. Bane's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly off the left rim and out. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. No good on the three. And Edwards with the stuff.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Grizzlies lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards passes to Russell. Puts up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Prince outside. Russell a screen on Brooks. Here's Prince. Bank shot, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Payne for 3. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Morant with the steal.
Second personal foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Brooks against Prince. Brooks the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside Edwards. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Now here's Morant for 3. The shot will not fall. And Minnesota now the other way. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Adams. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies. With another miss. Timberwolves trail by 16. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Edwards passes to Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant, the bounce pass. Adams dishes to Brooks. From past the arc. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside, Russell. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Gobert finds Russell. Screened by Russell. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Grizzlies pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Timberwolves passing it around.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
The 3 from Morant. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
From deep. Bain, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now Morant. 13 points in the game. Outside Jackson. From deep 3-point range. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They...
The 18.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And he gets the bucket. Prince has got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Aldama. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 10.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Jones kicks to Green. Drives to the hoop. Shot from 12. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
It's stolen by Jones. Lobbed up there for Green. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Noel. Tillman grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 7. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Green. Up and in from the low block. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Noel. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jones, the pass to Green. The 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And there's a whistle that goes on John Conchar. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on defense. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. That shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. Outside, Green. Stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. McDaniels with the ball. Now Green defending.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Conchar, good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Passes it to Noel. Goes up on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Aldama, Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. McDaniels finds Anderson. Here's Aldama. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's McDaniels. D right on him. Anderson outside. Now the pass to Reed. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 7. To the wing right side. Jacks up a 3. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 5 points so far. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here is Russell. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morant passes to Jackson. Russell against Morant. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Prince outside. The kick out to Towns. No good with the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Edwards drawing the double team. Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Prince. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Morant for three. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Prince. From outside, off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Russell kicks to Towns. Stolen away. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball. Here's the break. From deep, Prince. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brooks outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. To end the drought. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Edwards. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On deep, the long distance three is buried.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
There's Russell with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And that one's good, Morant.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Crafty move. Kicks it out to Prince. Edwards looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets. Normally he drains that.
Payne finds Brooks, fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Nailed from three-point land.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
So it's Memphis picking up the win, even early on.
Two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball. Morant against Paul. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Oh, there's the alley!
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Morant against Paul. Jacks up a three. And it's Morant again missing.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Fred.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Ayton. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Crowder from the arc. On target from range.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Bridges with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Bane. And here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Now here's Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Brooks outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Ayton passes to Booker. Up top, Crowder. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Crowder's got 5 now.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Morant. Will it go? Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Now here's Morant. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Second chance effort. Jackson on the wing. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Paul. Up top, Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, the swat by Adams. Left side Bane. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bane. Let's go with a 3. The Suns clear it. And here's Ayton. Up and over Brooks. And Aiden gets it to go.
So impressed with that bucket by Aiden. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Moran against Paul. Brooks from outside. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Paul finds Aiden. For 3, Booker. The shot no good. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Launches it. Crowder grabs the miss. Fires the 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Booker. Over Bain. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Jackson. Up top, Morant. Brooks left side. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Now here's Morant. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morant against Booker. Crowder outside. Paul for 3. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From deep, Morant. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. To the paint. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Jackson outside. Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brooks outside. 3-pointer. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his 3s head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Booker against Bain. Here's a 3 from Paul. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Bain. Good, And the setup by Moran. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bain. So good from the mid-range. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Here's Bridges to the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Paul, shot is off.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss. Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Moran against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. He cannot be contained right now. The hoop keeps getting bigger and bigger for him with each made shot.
Here's Moran. Here he goes. And a nice finish on the layup.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Paul against Moran. Paul passes to Aiden. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Crowder outside. Outside for Booker. From deep. And the Suns get another 3.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And so it's
29, the Grizzlies, 18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Bridges with it, guarded by Moran. Pass to Aiden. For 3, Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jackson outside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Defended by Jackson. Booker for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Adams. Crowder with a steal. Bridges against Brooks. Up top, Crowder. He's got 12. Outside for Booker. Pass to Aiden. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 6.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Here's Bain. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Ayton, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Payne, the pass to Jackson. Paul against Morant. The rebound by Bridges.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's Brooks. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Booker. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Three-pointer, Brooks. Kept alive. Outside for Morant. 4-3. Tries yet again. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant against Booker. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Brooks has got 9.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Paul against Morant. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Out to Bridges. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Morant. The 3 from Bain. Hauled in by Paul. Pass to Crowder. Takes a 3. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Bain. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Booker. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
On the wing, Bain. He's guarded by Paul. To the right side. Here's Morant. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And here's Morant outside. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder, the pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Now here's Adams. Brooks outside. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Crowder outside. Here's the 3. They get it back. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Booker's got his 6th rebound on the night. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Bane finds Morant. Jackson outside. Right side Bane. Outside Morant. Over Paul. Three-pointer Brooks. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Bridges drains the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Adams. Brooks from outside. Drops in the 3.
What we know about Dylan Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Outside Paul. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ayton inside. Adams covering. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. And here's Booker. From downtown. And he gets it back. And here's Bridges. Pounded by Morant. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams with the ball. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:47 left to play in the 4th quarter. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Pass to Bane. From 17. And Chris Paul clears it away.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Devin Booker.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. .52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker fires from way outside, and the Suns get it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play. Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges misses. Outside Morant from the arc. Morant missing again. Bridges outside. Trying to get back on track. No good that time. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota, and we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser. Greg, two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Paul, no one around him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Russell against Paul. Russell passes to Edwards. Prince in the corner. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Edwards looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Paul outside. He kicks it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Drills it from outside.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Russell against Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Prince with a screen on Booker. Edwards passes to Prince. Off target with the open look.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Paul finds Crowder. The tray. Suns keep it alive. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. A second chance effort. Again, Phoenix.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes.
From deep, Prince. Another miss by Prince.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. And the three ball is good.
Well, in catch and shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Edwards against Booker. To end the run. And Edwards with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking to send it back.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Booker outside. Paul outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
The kick out to Towns. Screened by Russell. Tries from 10, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. All up top. Gobert with the block. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Booker fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Paul. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Prince. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The shot's good from Paul.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
On defense, the Suns. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Gobert.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And stolen by Ayton. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Bridges dishes to Crowder. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
It's Crowder on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Crowder's got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns has a
the screen for Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. Prince, right side. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Now Russell from outside the arc. Bridges with the board. Booker against Edwards. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Paul kicks to Booker. The feed to Ayton. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges, no one around him. Suns keep it alive. Paul outside. The pass to Crowder. It's stolen by Gobert. That's a two from Towns. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Paul outside. Crowder from outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
The Suns, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the three spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Paul looking over the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 8 points.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Pass to Noel. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Noel's got his first 3 points of the game.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Booker's shot is good.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back to the three-point answer.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Saric against Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's McLaughlin.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Lee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Suns, Damian Lee.
He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. And the pass to Reed. Clock at 4. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Sharich against Anderson. Payne in the post. Shamet on the wing. Payne fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. They get it back. Anderson trying to end the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Payne looking around. In the corner. Shamet with it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Passes it to Noel. Now the dish to Anderson. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Sharich. Here's Landale. Guarded by Reed. Lee outside. Into the lane. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Lee.
At the line for the Suns, Damian Lee. At the line for
no good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson the screen. Here's Noel. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Phoenix with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Sharich, and it's Lee in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Pass to Shamet. Top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns?
all game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Paul outside. Driving in. Towns with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
From deep, Prince, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker the pass to Ayton. Ball against Edwards. Paul dishes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Be always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Towns, a screen on Booker. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Paul against Russell. Paul kicks to Ayton. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on D'Angelo Russell. Free throw no good for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Russell against Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. Gobert with the block. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they recover it. 3 on the clock. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Ball outside and stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Edwards can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. And they'll get another chance. Russell passes to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Ball against Russell. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 5. Poke loose. One-on-one here. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you can see Chris Paul has been an elite two-way player for a long time in this league. Turn your defense into offense.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball outside. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession. 36 seconds left in the fourth. No good from Booker.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Russell against Paul. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. It's his third foul of the game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close.